It's dressed to impress tonight. Just one golden rule on Halloween. Don't talk to Sturt Rangers. I've been working on that one all evening. Oh, and there we go. You'll get swallowed up if you're not careful with that guy. 7 out of 10, sir. Well done. The Kraken and the New York Rangers, an original 6 in town tonight as we look at our Swinomish Casino and Lodge starting lines and pairs. Yanni Gord centering that second line. We saw Brandon Tanev move up in the first period against Minnesota last game to work with Gord, so look for the chemistry there. And the defensive pairs, Giordano with Dunn, Lauzon and Larson. Hayden Fleury, 2 goals for him last game alongside Jamie Alexia. So we're almost ready for game time here at Climate Pledge Arena. Ross Fletcher, Nick Gismondi above. Let's go to ice level now and check in with Piper Shaw.
Thanks, guys. The New York Rangers come into tonight's game having only lost 1 road game so far and coming into Climate Pledge Arena off of a big 4-0 shutout. But Seattle Kraken head coach Dave Haxtell said that his message to his team is actually about focusing on themselves and focusing on the things that they do well. He says that he wants to see them playing aggressively, playing together on the forecheck. And he says, hey, we know that the Rangers have a deep lineup, but we've seen that the Kraken's blue liners can certainly contribute offensively as well. So Haxtell says, hey, let's play our game, let's defend well, and let's make sure that we're staying really tight in those transitions. And speaking of transitions, let's send it upstairs to the booth with John Forsland and JT Brown.
Okay, Piper, thanks very much. Let's talk about that now in terms of the Kraken and their team game. Why scoring from the back end is so important?
In today's NHL, you can't just rely on one player or one line. You have to get it by a committee, and that includes your defensemen. Your defense makes it easier on the forwards when they're jumping up into the play. In the offensive zone, they're getting involved, they're moving around. When your defense are involved in the offense, it makes the game so much easier.
And the Kraken are getting to this early in the season. What a beautiful goal there by Hayden Fleury. On the other side, the reigning Norris Trophy winner, the best defenseman last season, Adam Fox.
The best defenseman, and he's done a really good start to this year. He's been getting points, he's been looking good, but he's the one that loves to jump up in the play. Sometimes you might be confused if he's a forward or a defenseman on how much he's involved in the game.
The 2 guys really on the spot tonight are the 2 goaltenders. A very intriguing matchup. We start with Seattle's Philip Grubauer. In the last 2 games, his save percentage is just south of 97%. Outstanding. What do you like about number 31?
You know, I think the biggest thing for him, it's not the saves that he's making, but it's when he's making them. He's making these great saves, unbelievable saves at times when it's most needed, especially that one at the end of the period on the Kaprizov last game. It's the timeliness of these big saves for me.
Absolutely. The team can really gain confidence from that. And the same can be said on the other side, Igor Shesterkin.
He's done really well. He shut out the Blue Jackets in their last game. He's agile, he's athletic. He looks very calm in the crease.
Hey, it's Halloween, so the trick tonight for the Seattle Kraken, get this win 3 in a row to close out the first ever homestand in the history of the team. It's the Seattle Kraken and the New York Rangers straight ahead on Root Sports.
With day against Minnesota, a flurry of goals helped spur a come-from-behind win and continued a strong first homestand at Climate Pledge Arena.
A shot, short side, held the wrap chance, score! What a goal!
Tonight, the Kraken welcome the New York Rangers under the historic roof. The Broadway Blue Shirts have earned rave reviews for a shutout performance and 5 wins in their last 6 games. The Kraken hope to spoil the travelling show and treat their fans to another home victory next on Root Sports.
Out in front, they score! That's hockey, baby! The sun sets on what was a beautiful Sunday, Halloween, and everyone is all decked out. With the exception of JT Brown and myself, we went conventional, but good on all of these people. The Kraken Nation is good to go. First and only appearance inside Climate Pledge Arena for the New York Rangers. And for the Seattle Kraken, closing out this 4-game homestand on Halloween. Dave Hextall's a bit undermanned tonight. Jared McCann and assistant coach Paul McFarland have been placed on the COVID list, so Andrew Allen, the goaltending coach, will be behind the bench. On the other side, it's Gerard Gallant, the 36th coach in the history of the New York Rangers, but he was the coach of the year in 2018, first ever coach for the Vegas Golden Knights. He led them to the Stanley Cup Finals. Snoqualmie Casino Sportsbook. Opening face-off, Alex Wenberg, Mika Zibanejad. Sit back and enjoy the first ever meeting between the Kraken and the New York Rangers. Ryan Lindgren through center by Zibanejad, all the way back in the Kraken zone. Icing is called, JT, right off the hop.
I love the Halloween game, though. And you said we weren't dressed up. I didn't know that it was an option if I could be dressed up. If I could have had face paint, I probably would have.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't
think
know
it was against the rules or something? Or?
I thought for sure it was against the rules.
You're your own guy. You can do whatever you want. You've been around long enough. It only takes a couple of weeks. Now, Adam Larson's shot there is rubbed out by Chris Kreider, who has 5 power play goals, 5 of his 6. The Rangers as a team have scored 5 power play goals, and he has them all. Each team is playing game number 9 on their season. New York comes in at 5-2-1. Seattle at 3-4-1. The Kraken in Edmonton tomorrow night. The second of 15 back-to-backs this season. Kreider all the way across. Zibanejad shovels one, a tip right on. Excellent save by Philip Grubauer off the stick of Barclay Goodrow.
And we talked about it in the open about trying to create chances off the rush. Zibanejad does a good job to a streaking Goodrow for the tip in on net, but again, they're looking to create that offense from the neutral zone transition into the offensive zone.
Barclay Goodrow on back-to-back Stanley Cups and a teammate of Seattle's Yanni Gourde in Tampa Bay. Gourde losing that draw to Ryan Strome on a set play. Trouba for Strome in the slot. He scored in their 4-0 win over Columbus on Friday night at Madison Square Garden. All the way around now, Keandre Miller, broken up by Seattle's Kelly Arncroke. Out of the corner, Capo Caco goes to work. Low to high play for Miller. He'll look it over. His shot turned out with a purpose, and the puck directed to the corner by Grubauer. Hayden Fleury, coming off a 2-goal game here against Minnesota on Thursday, clears it out. Keandre Miller let go by Artemi Panarin. Fleury now pops it out through center, fielded by Trouba, mishandled a bit. Gourde would have been offside. Seattle tags up now, and Eberle sends it in. Yanni Gourde stood up defensively in the corner by the Rangers' Jacob Trouba. The Rangers starting a long road trip here tonight. They're in Vancouver on Tuesday night. Out to center ice. It'll be 4 games away from home. And they started the season with a 4-game road swing. They won all 4 games. Went home and lost to Calgary, responded Friday against Columbus, just out of the reach of Morgan Geekie out in front. The pass from Ryan Donato, who bumps up on this third line in the absence of Jared McCann. Patrick Nemeth, the veteran, gets to it. Played last season in Detroit and Colorado. It goes deep. Sammy Blais, a turnaround bid out in front, broken up by Jordan Eberle off the stick of Philip Hedl. And now Nemeth in control. And the give back by Hedl. And the Rangers start again. Lindgren. Alexis Lafreniere, cross corner dump in. Sammy Blais, the former St. Louis Blue. First season as a Ranger. Larson in control for Seattle. Stolen by Philip Hedl. Max McCormick in the lineup for Adam Larson, who takes it back in his own territory. McCormick has been recalled from Charlotte of the American Hockey League. Good thing he was yesterday, because of the news involving McCann. They need this guy, 71 in his Kraken debut. All the way back now. Larson at the point, holding on to it. Little tip chance off a body off Ryan Lindgren out in front. Lafreniere back out to center. And the Kraken will take over again. Seattle closing out their first ever homestand. Looking to win 3 in a row. Now Jaden Schwartz playing along for Alex Wenberg. Wenberg holding on to it, looking for Schwartz. Broken up. And it's dumped out to center by Keandre Miller. Dryden Hunt. Stolen by Seattle's Jaden Schwartz. And he'll take it back.
Some really good pace to this game so far. A lot of chances going both ways already.
Jamie Oleksiak through the center zone. Oleksiak had a heavy game against Minnesota Thursday, leading Seattle with 7 hits. Ryan Donato rims it by Shesterkin all the way around. Barkley Goodrow gets to it all the way across. A foot race won by Kreider. He's in for a shot right off the goalpost. No, it went in. Chris Kreider finds the top shelf just inside the bar, and the Rangers strike first.
Well, Kreider can really shoot the puck. He comes in, he realizes he has the open shot, no chance to pass it, goes right in over the top of Grubauer's glove. It's an excellent shot. He could have waited, taken his time to see if a play developed with Zibanejad on the 2-on-1, but when you have a shot like that, you might as well take it.
7th goal of the season for the Boston College product. His second at even strength. And the Rangers start their road trip the way they want to. It goes off the back bar, came right out. And a stinging shot by Chris Kreider. Panarin now will clear it in. Vince Dunn will get to it. Moved along by Jared Tenorti. He's back in the Ranger lineup tonight, playing his second game of the season. Mark Giordano moves it all the way around. Giordano has points in 4 straight. You see it come all the way back in the Rangers zone. No icing. The veteran Tenorti on it all the way around for Panarin. Choked off by Gord. Left inside the line for Ryan Strome. Now Panarin on the off wing through the center zone. Good back pressure by Gord. Forces an offside and a stoppage of play.
And that was perfect by Gord on the backtrack, making sure a team like New York that wants to find the offense off the rush, that's one way to slow it down, is to have back pressure by that high F3 back checking into the zone.
JT, let's talk about the contrasting styles. Kind of a physical, heavy game here against Minnesota. It'll be different tonight.
Yeah, this New York Rangers team wants to get going. They want to move fast, and they want to play with their defensemen up, making these rush plays for their offense.
Adam Fox won the Norris Trophy. We cataloged him in the Open. The top defenseman last year, still a very young player, off to a great start. He had 3 assists in their game against Columbus on Friday. You see it come all the way back in the Kraken zone. Icing is called here, and a face-off in Rangers ice. Here's a look at Comcast Business of Hockey, and they've been at this a long time. Original 16, founded in 1926. 4 Stanley Cups, the last one. Mark Messier and the boys in 1994. 4 Hart Trophy winners in their history. And they have a terrific bunch of young players with this group in a tough division, Metropolitan Division. Lafreniere through center, supported by Sammy Blais. He'll move in on Giordano, circle the track. Diagonally across, Fox to the outside, a reset. Lafreniere holding on to it now. All the way across, encumbering pass for Lindgren, and the Kraken are back out. You're looking at Jordan Eberle. He'll cut across. Giordano's a trailer right by him. Cleaned up but not out by Fox. Eberle gets to it. He'll wrap it deep for Morgan Geekie off a defensive stick off Adam Fox, who gets it again. 23 in the white sweater, a steal Donato. He'll walk it this way. Lay it back for Vince Dunn. A wrist shot blocked in front again by Fox. Eberle locates the puck. Adam Fox will defend it well for the Rangers and pop it out to center. Giordano in control. Partial change for Seattle. Here comes Dunn. His shot fought off by Shesterkin. He spits out a rebound. The Kraken get after it. The Rangers clear it back out to neutral ice. Chris Kreider. The only assist goes to Barkley Goodrow. Now through center, McCormick. Knocked down, played back out to center, Max McCormick. He's played over 80 games in his NHL career, played his college hockey at Ohio State. Riley Sheahan pinned a bit by Keandre Miller from one knee. Sheahan gets back up. McCormick's pass nullified by Trouba. They jam in the corner. Out of that scrum, it's loose, and it's manned by Kevin Rooney. Stolen by Riley Sheahan. Right back in the Rangers zone. Trouba looks it over. 13:47 left in period 1. Chris Kreider has given the New York Rangers an early lead. Fleury reverses by Oleksiak this way. Jonas Donskoy. He'll take a hit, dump it out. Tenorti broken up. Schwartz all over him, delayed offside against Seattle. The Rangers, though, as we see in possession, they start out. Nemeth in control, the big Swede through center. Adam Larsson now. Take on his former team tomorrow night, Connor McDavid. And the Edmonton Oilers now goes off the stick of Schwartz. Angled out by Kreider. Brought in offside. And we get a stoppage of play. 13:15 left in the opening period here at Climate Pledge Arena. Chris Kreider has the early goal on Halloween, and the New York Rangers have a 1-0 lead. Symetra teammates come from the other side and off to a good start in this game. Chris Kreider has the first goal, and Adam Fox, JT, picking up where he left off a season ago.
Kreider wasted no time on that 2-on-1 taking the shot, and we've already seen Adam Fox jumping up into the play, making some sound defensive stick plays down in his D zone, breaking up plays. He's starting off very well, both of them are.
Since the beginning of last season, no NHL defenseman has more points than Adam Fox. Face off outside the blue line as we see. Both of these teams, to be fair, have had their early season struggles in the face-off circle. The Rangers only won 40% of their draws Friday night. Larson, a headhunter over Shesterkin to the corner. Fox defending for the Rangers, nullified. Jaden Schwartz all the way back. Adam Larson gets to it. He'll move it deep. Awaiting is Schwartz. It goes by him. Mika Zibanejad off a stick, off Jeremy Lauzon, and it comes out for Barclay Goodrow. He'll button hook. Lay it along the boards for Kreider. Off a body, accepted this way by Jonas Donskoy, and the Kraken get it out. Lindgren now goes D to D as the Rangers establish a breakout. A quick up, Fox chipped along for a change by Kreider. In the trapezoid, Grubauer for Larson. Adam Larson on the wall, Brandon Tanev. Off to the best start in his NHL career. It's cleared in. Shesterkin plays it for Mika Zibanejad. Ice cut in half beautifully by Tanev. The Kraken get to it. The pass read. The long reach of Keandre Miller got in the way. Yanni Gourde lays it back for Hayden Fleury. Little chip by Tanev doesn't work. He's nullified by Trouba. It comes out to the center zone. Cleared in by Fleury. Nice containment by Igor Shesterkin. Young goaltender leaves it for Miller. Trouba turns away from the forechecking of Tanev. Miller goes cross ice. Capo Caco, former first-round pick, broken up. Gourde on the way back for Seattle. 11:52 left in the opening period. John and JT with you as always. Closing out this 4-game homestand, Nemeth at his side, Tenorti. Short hopper off the pad of Grubauer. Fleury to the outside, Donato taken down in a hard way by Sammy Blais. Philip Hedl in back of the goal. He'll track it down in the corner for the Rangers. He'll cycle high. Here's Panarin. A weak shot taken by Tenorti. No problem for Grubauer. Now Donato back out for Kelly Yarncroke. He'll go off on a change and feed it in. Nemeth is there. We see it up close. Played along now by Philip Hedl. Lafreniere broken up by Eberle. Now Geekie has room. He'll walk it in front. Shut down by Shesterkin. Morgan Geekie looking for his second goal. Goes by Eberle in the slot. And a 2-on-2 come the Rangers out to center. Alexis Lafreniere going deep. He'll play it all the way around. Fox will get to it. Diagonally across for Lindgren. His shot blocked in front. Good block that time at the defense by Vince Dunn. This is Morgan Geekie. He hits the Ranger line. A good stick by Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren has it broken up. Eberle taken down by Fox. And Sammy Blais won a Stanley Cup in St. Louis in 2019. Plays it along for Greg McKegg. He'll cut. Lay it along the boards to the corner. Rooney all over Dunn. Riley Sheahan spun down by Dryden Hunt. Laid along the boards. Larson out to center. Corralled by Tanev. Moving away from Keandre Miller. He pays a price. He gets it deep. Bastian out of the corner. Nathan Bastian for the Kraken. A handoff for Riley Sheahan. Sheahan in back of the goal supported by Tanev. It's loose. McKegg had it. He lost it. Larson off a stick in the screen for a stoppage.
This right here was the best chance for Seattle. Eberle does a great job keeping the puck in. McCormick crashes the back, but Nemeth lays down, forcing Geekie to make a shot on goal here. Shesterkin is standing tall right on the goal line, isn't able to get it up and over and elevate it, but it was a good look from Geekie to realize Nemeth laid down. He doesn't have that backdoor option anymore. I have to try to get a shot off here.
Alex Wenberg, Jonas Donskoy, Jaden Schwartz come out for Dave Hackstall. The Rangers go with Mika Zibanejad, Barclay Goodrow, and Chris Kreider. Zibanejad zings it all the way across. Picked up by Vince Dunn. He'll clear it in. Shesterkin with a handle by Donskoy. Cut off a bit by Schwartz. He's got it at the goal line. Donskoy, Jaden Schwartz will look it over. Out of the reach of Dunn, look out. Here comes the speedy Kreider walking in alone. And Grubauer got a piece of that one. Big stop by Philip Grubauer. Donskoy for Wenberg. Here come the Kraken. Alex Wenberg will pull up. Lay it across for Giordano. He'll stumble a bit. Forge it by Fox. Lead off the boards by Wenberg. Mark Giordano goes wide. On a change, Tanev shut down by Shesterkin. Holding the short side. Zibanejad for Panarin. Further deep by Larson. Now the Rangers, Ryan Lindgren all the way around. His opposite number, Jeremy Lauzon, is there. Batted down again, Tanev. Dogged a bit by Fox. Lindgren has control, and the Rangers will survive all of that. Jeremy Lauzon. Right on the money for Yanni Gourde. Shot taken, rubbed out by Adam Fox. Left to the corner, Ryan Strome bumped by Kalle Järnkrok. To the slot, Tanev still out there. To the point, Larson. His shot tipped. And Shesterkin said no. Now Fox along the boards. Will clear it all the way back down. It'll make it. Icing is called.
A really big save and a timely one there for Philip Grubauer on the speedy Kreider. As soon as he gets going, that's a fast player, one of the fastest players in the league. When he gets going, he's able to stick that right leg out, make the save. That's exactly what Seattle needed in that moment. You can't go down 2-0 that early in the game.
Well, we'll bank that one. Remember that one for Philip Grubauer. A line for Kreider so far. Now Panarin pulls up. Seattle gets positioned well through center. Capo denied by Ryan Donato. He'll bunt it down. Trouba gets in the way for the Rangers. Now Capo. Sidestepping a jolt from Jeremy Lauzon. It goes deep. It's snared by Grubauer. Centered out in front by Ryan Strome. 8:16 left to go in the opening period. Philip Grubauer doing his thing on Chris Kreider, but the Rangers have a 1-0 lead.
They go Kraken.
44 years. Spectacular day here in the Emerald City. And of course, everyone is ready for Halloween. Great to see so many young members of the Kraken Nation in the house, JT.
They're here instead of out going and getting candy. That's awesome.
It's okay. They sell it in here, you know. No freebies, by the way. 8:16 left in this first period. John Forsland, JT Brown tomorrow night. We'll be in Edmonton, Alberta. The red hot Edmonton Oilers led by Connor McDavid. Leon Draisaitl coming off their win last night in Vancouver. A chip in charge off the stick of Sammy Blais. Grubauer moves it to the outside. Max McCormick pins it out to neutral ice. Miller draws it away from Nathan Bastian. Sammy Blais resets it for the Rangers. This is Philip Hedl. Jacob Trouba. At his side, Sammy Blais, they cross on side. It's laid along now. Lafreniere, a give back for Miller. His shot off the far goal post. A seeing eye shot through a screen, and Grubauer never moved. Bastian will go off on a line change. He'll get it deep in Rangers ice. Tenorti back to get it. Jared Tenorti has played but one game this season. He's replacing the rookie Niels Lundqvist, giving him the night off. And now Dryden Hunt moves in. He'll circle the track. Take it to the corner. Throw on the brakes. Marked a bit by Vince Dunn. Kevin Rooney up top for Nemeth. Wrist shot off the stick of Donato, off the glass. And the Kraken get to it in the person of Morgan Geekie. Good back checking by Kevin Rooney. McKegg can't get it deep for the Rangers. Hunt will get to it. Checked hard by Geekie, and the Rangers are offside as they cross.
Sometimes the post is a goalie's best friend. This shot from K'Andre Miller. Grubauer does not see it. There's a screen going on in front. Sometimes you got to get lucky.
Shots are 6-5 New York. Just under 7 minutes left in period one. Trouba shadowed by Schwartz. Lindgren now from the red line, hard around to the far side. Barclay Goodrow takes some punishment from Larson. Kreider, who has the game's only goal, to the point. Ryan Lindgren, and now Trouba. Little slap pass for Kreider doesn't work. Zibanejad Looks for the puck. It's broken up. Wenberg turns it over. Kreider, Goodrow, and the Kraken will take a breath and get it out. Alex Wenberg intentionally off the end wall. Here's Donskoy. Right in. Schwartz. Great stop by Shesterkin off his blocker. Adam Larson will get to it for Seattle. He'll clear it in. Trouba out of the corner. Both teams are changing. 6:09 left in period one.
What a good chance that was for Schwartz there. A good look right in front. Backhand shot. He would really like that one.
Jaden had an assist here on Thursday night. Still looking for his first goal. Kelly Arncrook pulls up. Out in front. Tanev taken care of by Kakko. Ryan Strome all the way around. Panarin shies away from Fleury. Fleury out of the corner. Panarin wrestled up against the boards by Gord. Miller not out. Yarncroke just out of the reach of Brandon Tanev. Lay it along for Yanni Gord. It goes to the corner. Strome cuts it off. Reverses smartly for Jacob Trouba. Hit hard by Tanev on the forecheck. Capo Kakko out to center. Strome choked off a bit by Nathan Bastian. Kakko sends it in. Here's Panarin. He'll dance a bit. He's taken care of by Oleksiak. Yanni Gord lays it off the boards. Here's Fleury for the front. McCormick just by Igor Shesterkin, and now Max McCormick. Kakko in the corner. Pops it out. Sheehan. Little backhander never got through, and it's covered up by Shesterkin. 5:03 left in period number one. I like this look. That's what I look like at 5 in the morning. 1-0 New York. Pressing for that first goal, JT, and it almost happens.
It's a really good play here through the middle. Wenberg realizes he doesn't have a direct pass, so throws it off the boards where Donskoy can get to it. But Schwartz finds the little soft spot in the zone. He's able to pull it to his backhand, get a good shot off. But Shesterkin is there with a good blocker reaction save. Like you said, he's looking for that first one, and that was a good look for it.
7 shots for Seattle. The shifts, the shots, the ice time for Seattle's number 17. But as he did Friday night against Columbus, that play is offside. Igor Shesterkin early in that game, they won it 4-0. His first shutout of the season. He was absolutely brilliant in the early going.
He was a big reason for them, taking their time to get their game going. He allowed them for that. If he lets in an early goal, it could be a different game.
Rangers came off a 4-game winning streak on the road. Last Monday night at home, lost to Calgary, who's won 6 in a row. They are red hot. They lost that game 5-1. Had a week to think about it. Get reprogrammed, and Gerard Gallant did an excellent job doing just that. Donato's turnaround shot blocked by Patrick Nemeth. It squirts out to center. 4:39 left, period one. John and JT with you as always. Now Eberle will thread it in. Lindgren forechecked a bit by Donato. Filipino under duress gets help from Lindgren. Laid along, and Sammy Blais in the skates of Lafreniere. Now it's brought along here by Filipino. His shot gobbled up by Grubauer. No further play. The official Kraken Plus Climate Pledge Arena mobile app is here. Get live updates throughout the game. Search Kraken Plus Climate Pledge Arena in your app store today. We'll be panning the crowd all night long. It's like, can you top this, right? Each outfit is better than the next.
We got to get you some hair dye like that.
No. You got to leave this alone. It's cleared in. Out of the corner. Jeremy Lauzon tied up. Just about 16 minutes gone in the opening period. Out of the scrum. It pops out right to Grubauer. He'll slow it down, manage the game here, and get a face-off.
Yeah, they got a face-off here, but you still have the top line out for the New York Rangers. And last time, in this exact same face-off circle, they ran a face-off play that almost worked for them. We'll see if they do the same thing again here.
We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock tomorrow night with the Coors Light pregame show from Edmonton. Big game inside the Pacific Division. Off the draw, Adam Fox, a tip high by Chris Kreider, who has one, and a breakaway stop by Grubauer, and he almost connected there. Now cleared in loosely by Fox. Wenberg's on it. Shoved a bit by Lindgren. Schwartz for Seattle. Barclay Goodrow bumped by Jeremy Lauzon. And it comes out to center ice. Kreider all over his man. Barclay Goodrow in the zone with a shot blocked by Adam Larsson. They go to the corner. Larsson had 4 block shots here on Thursday night and 6 hits. Wenberg circles away from Tenorti. McCormick shot answered by Shesterkin. The Rangers jump on it. Dryden Hunt through center. Played last season in Arizona. Broken up by Alexiak. McCormick, Riley Sheahan. And the Kraken go deep with it. Under 3 minutes left in the first period. This is Kevin Rooney, college teammate of Brandon Tanev. Comes out to center. Hunt, defended by Hayden Fleury. Hunt out of the corner. Draws another defender in Sheahan. McKegg will leave it for Rooney to the point. Keandre Miller swung across. Trouba off Hunt in the slot. Dryden Hunt gets to it. Little one-arm shiver that time by Alexiak. They jam along the boards. Out of the scrum, Kevin Rooney goes down. Bastion for Seattle. And the Kraken get possession of it. Riley Sheahan spins it out to center. Trouba ahead of McCormick. This is Rooney. He'll go off on a change and dump it in. Fleury sends it back for Vince Dunn. He'll accelerate. Broken up though. Panarin out of the reach of Miller. A loose puck. Lindgren will get to it. Artemi Panarin. A handoff for Strome. The Rangers stay onside. Fox on a change goes wide. To the slot. Gord back checking. And Grubauer sharp on that one as it ricocheted in. Kelly Yarncroke. This way for Yanni Gord. Gord pulls up. His shot kicked out. Hung on to by Shesterkin.
A little bit of the rough stuff after the shot by Gord. All smiles though. It's a really good opportunity here for Gord. He shoots for the pad, trying to get a rebound. It does go out and off the back of Adam Fox. Gord is not trying to score from this location, just trying to get it so that there's a rebound right in front that maybe Tanev going to the net could get. It's a smart heads-up play by Gord. A shot from out there trying to score is more than likely not going to go in, but to be able to try to play for a second chance opportunity.
Good defensive play by Adam Fox to box out Tanev. And off his backside. And Shesterkin took care of the rest. The equipment issue, the helmet of Yanni Gord. 1:45 left in this first period. Homestand that started with a loss in the first ever game in this building against Vancouver. And rousing wins, 5-1 over Montreal, 4-1 over Minnesota, and now this.
You say equipment malfunction, I think he just wanted to show off the hair.
Shots are 9-7 Seattle. Yanni Gord never has a bad day, does he?
Never does. He's always smiling. Oh, they're making him go off now. Maybe you were right. Equipment malfunction is the word. But yes, he's always smiling. He always has that energy. Whether, I mean, we saw it on the plane ride home. It was 2:30 in the morning. He's still smiling. That's just who he is. And it brings a positive energy to everyone around him.
No doubt about it. Yarncroke draws it back. Wenberg replacing Gord. Giordano now threads it in. $1:39 left in period one. Shesterkin moves it. Yarncroke had it. He lost it. He gets it back. Here's Wenberg. Up top it goes. They go point to point. Dunn's shot is blocked. Good stick by Artemi Panarin. Ryan Strome for Panarin. Sturdy on it. Kicked along by Dunn. Capo. Tried a self-pass. Broken up by Tanev. Nemeth steers it out. Giordano again in the skates of Wenberg. Turned back by Panarin. They call him the bread man. He's taken down by Dunn. They play on. 67 seconds left in this first period. Ryan Donato. Wenberg. Backtracking is Philip Hedl. Now Miller headmans the puck to Sammy Blais. He'll cut across to the slot for Hedl. Broken up. That was Donato who got in the way, and the Rangers take over again with 50 seconds left in period one. Adam Larsson ahead of Philip Hedl. Larsson stays true on the puck. Lafreniere corrals it. Alexis Lafreniere Broken up, he'll forge it out in front though, and Geekie heads it back out to the neutral zone. Alexis Lafreniere is the first overall pick in 2020. It comes back out to center Larson. Jeremy Lauzon moves it by Shesterkin. Geekie let it go. It comes out to center by Blais. Picked off by Lafreniere. He'll cross the line with Blais. Sammy Blais now. Moved across. Lindgren with a shot turned out easily by Grubauer. 11 seconds left in period one. Donato shoves it back for Adam Larson. Now Jordan Eberle takes a hit from Alexis Lafreniere. It comes back out, and now Keandre Miller clears it in at the horn, and that's all here in the first. Chris Kreider has the game's only goal, and it came early. Kraken intermission presented by Jack in the Box is coming your way next. Philip Grubauer doing his thing, and the Kraken will talk about it, make some adjustments after 20 minutes here on Halloween. That's the only goal, and a big stop made by Philip Grubauer seconds later. So the Rangers with a 1-0 lead here on Root Sports.
Kraken Intermission is presented to you by Jack in the Box.
Well, it doesn't matter that the Kraken are down right now. They're having a party on Halloween night inside Climate Pledge Arena. Just the one goal for New York Rangers. Chris Kreider on 3:38 of that first period. He is not going to stop him.
Elmo! I love Elmo. Let's go.
Ross Fletcher, Nick Gismondi with you. Let's talk a little bit about Seattle's start there. And Dave Haxtell said the previous game they started slow. They needed veteran leadership to try and pick it up and get it going. A slow start maybe again, but they got their chances moving through that first period.
Certainly not always how you start. It's more so how you finish. And I love the fight of this Seattle team right now. The momentum changed right around the 12:22 mark. We saw a great hit by Tatum along the boards, and it came back the other direction, and it was a flurry of opportunities for Seattle, really creating chances in front of the net. You saw a lot of shots coming from outside, and what you're looking for there is those secondary chances off rebounds.
And we saw Tanev trying to get in net front. We saw chances from Morgan Geekie as well. And let's have a look at the shot chart. What stands out for you about those shots on goal, the circles in green?
Yeah, good stuff. Right in tight right there. Those are secondary chances. So when you have those shots coming from the outside, you see some of them blocked, but the ones that get through create rebounds, and that's where you're getting those shots in tight in that triangle danger zone in front of the net.
9-8 shot advantage for Seattle. The 1-0 advantage on the scoreboard, though, for the New York Rangers through one period here at Climate Pledge Arena. I don't think we're going to get through all of the outfits tonight. I don't know if I even know what I'm looking at.
That's an avocado. Why didn't we do that?
Ah, they're too expensive. That's why I didn't know. 1-0 Rangers.
Kraken Intermission is presented to you by Jack in the Box.
Well, that's definitely not an avocado there. The Rainbow Unicorn Fan Club. I hope you last all night. Maybe they will. It's a 6 o'clock start tonight. We love you, part of our fan club here. Seattle Kraken, another full house. Ross Fletcher, Nick Gismondi, 1-0 Rangers after that first period. We've been talking with Dave Haxtell about how Seattle have done a really good job limiting chances off the rush in the previous couple of games. But out early, 3:38, Chris Kreider managing to get one with the help of our EQC Tracer. Break that goal down for us, Nick.
We're going to take a look at it, and this is just getting caught in a bad situation. You're hemmed in the zone a little bit, and everybody trying to make it change. You've got Alexiak pitching. Donskoy takes a look. He wants to get off, not the right time. Thought the puck was deep enough, but it comes off those boards hot. So you're just throwing up through the neutral zone. Fleury's stuck here in no man's land. Nothing he can do. Can't blame the D-man. It's his job to take away the pass. Goalie has the shooter. Just an excellent goal here by Kreider on a beautiful assist by Goudreau.
That is the only goal of the game so far. Let's take a look at the New York Rangers shot chart, as we did a few moments ago. For the Kraken, and a very different complexion to this compared to Seattle.
The Rangers are looking to collapse that zone. You see a ton of traffic in front of Grubauer inside that danger area, and that's why those shots are coming from the outside. Credit the defenseman, though, and Grubauer, because what you're seeing is no rebounds in front of the net. So you look for the Rangers to probably change that plan if you're going to see shots in tighter.
Well, Seattle looking to get back on level terms as they go for 3 straight home victories tonight. under the historic roof at Climate Pledge Arena. The city shining bright. Can the Kraken shine brighter?
Welcome back to Kraken Intermission, brought to you by Jack in the Box. A good look at Climate Pledge Arena, where the New York Rangers, after the first 20 minutes, lead the Seattle Kraken 1-0. Tom Glasgow with you from the Ford Sports Desk. Great to have you with us on this Halloween night. All right, so the Rangers have the lead after the first period. Let's get a Kraken perspective on how things went in that opening period. We connect with Piper Shaw, who's with Jaden Schwartz.
Jaden, the Rangers will make you guys hustle. They really want to drive the pace. How do you guys make sure that you are controlling the pace in this one?
I just got to control the puck a little bit better. Rangers are known for being a quick team, good off transition, a lot of skill. Their D-man like to jump up into the play, so we got to make it harder on their top guys. Play in their end a little bit more, get some cycles going, and just clean it up through the neutral zone a little bit. So we did it at times, but we got better.
You guys really started to put some intensity, put some pressure on them at the end of this first period. How do you keep that intensity going into the second period?
Yeah, just regroup here. We know what our game looks like when it's good, and just got to execute, through the neutral zone to allow us to get into the O zone a little bit, pressure their D. We had it when we were forechecking, pressured them. We're getting a lot of pucks back, so we got to keep doing that and get to that a little bit more too.
You had a couple good chances. You had a really great play. How do you make sure that you guys can turn it up offensively?
Yeah, we were doing it at times, but like I said, I think when we're pressuring them and working for each other, D or pinching, we're getting a lot of pucks back off forechecks and just being hard on them. So we know, like I said, we know what it looks like. We just got to, clean it up a little bit and get all lines rolling a little bit. But overall, just a couple puck plays that we misplaced, but other than that, it wasn't bad.
Jaden, thank you so much. Good luck in the second.
Thanks.
All right, Piper, thanks so much. Jaden, we appreciate your time as well. How about some hashtag Where I Root? Caitlin sending this picture in as she's passing out candy from home on this Halloween night. Take a look. She's got the Tanev eyes going. She's got the game on in the background, and it looks like she's handing out some Sour Patch Kids candy. That is a Halloween trifecta. Caitlin, job well done. Let's take a look at your first period Mick delivery Super Mo moments. Chris Kreider, the only goal. Terrific shot. Not much Philip Grubauer could do with that, whether it's at full speed or in slow motion. We know Brandon Tanev loves to deliver some punishment. And Kreider on the breakaway. Grubauer handling him that time. 1-0 Rangers after the opening period. More Kraken intermission coming your way right here on Root Sports.
So it's the New York Rangers who've carved out the only goal of the game so far. Can Seattle get on level terms on this Halloween night? 1-0 right now to the team from the original 6. But can Seattle strike now? Let's go back upstairs to JT Brown and John Forsley.
Give Ross a couple of days and he's deadly, right? This material's great. Keep going, Ross. Good on you. Well, JT, your thoughts on the first period? Kreider scores early, then the Kraken recover a little bit.
Yeah, after Chris Kreider's goal, they did a lot better at limiting their chances off the rush. And then likely in the offensive zone, Seattle had a bunch of good shifts where they kept the pressure on. They kept rolling their lines and getting chances from sustained zone pressure.
Let's take a look at numbers made easy, presented by Geico. Even Steven across the board. You take a look at it right here. In terms of takeaways, Seattle had 4 in the period. Getting the puck, playing with a little bit more possession. Always a good thing. And as the period wore on, if not for the goaltending of Igor Shesterkin, they would have found some cash in that period. But 40 minutes left inside the walls of Climate Pledge Arena. John Forsland, JT Brown. The Kraken will be in Edmonton tomorrow night. We'll kick it off with a Coors Light pregame show at 6. Pair of 21s on the draw. Barclay Goodrow for the Rangers. Alex Wenberg for the Kraken. Ryan Lindgren to the center zone. Goes by Mika Zibanejad. It'll make it all the way down. Second period of the long change. Icing is called here, 12 seconds in.
You really have to watch the change, especially against this New York Rangers team that wants to get those chances off the rush. They're going to be looking to quick transition, so you have to be on it on those changes in the second period.
And Seattle had their best period of the season in the second period against Minnesota here on Thursday. Completely dominant. Off the draw, Lauzon wheeled across. Larson with a shot, tipped wide. A high tip from Jonas Donskoy. Barclay Goodrow hacking at it. He'll get to it. Good job by him to get it out to center ice. The Rangers circle back. Adam Fox peppered by Jaden Schwartz to the slot. Donskoy, he'll set it up. He'll take it down the wall to the slot again for Wenberg, who's defensively marked by Zibanejad. Alex Wenberg takes it to the outside. Held in by Lauzon. A move away from Barclay Goodrow. Donskoy awaiting him back of the goal. To the corner. Wenberg, low to high play. Lauzon, a spinner, tipped. And Shesterkin got a piece of it with his stick. Now Schwartz all the way around, awaiting his Hayden Fleury at the point. He'll snap it in off the stick of Schwartz. Played in back of the Ranger goal by Adam Fox. Young man who played his college hockey at Harvard, and now the Rangers will execute a line change. They get it deep. Good look at the big rig. Jamie Oleksiak through center. It goes by Brandon Tanev. To the corner, Kelly Arncroke. This way for Yanni Gord. Gord shifting, nullified a bit by Trouba. Trouba out of the corner. Gord locates the puck. He'll play it along. Capo Caco. For the Rangers, a hard time getting out. Look out. Gord tries to push everybody back. Jacob Trouba to the outside of Yanni Gord, and now Panarin. Feathers the pass for Keandre Miller off the boards. Kako got to it. Fleury, a quick up doesn't work. Trouba reads the play. He's got it. Jacob Trouba, but the Rangers are offside as they cross.
That's two good shifts in a row from Seattle, getting the puck down below the goal line, working their cycle game, trying to wear down the New York Rangers defense.
If you're just joining us, Dave Hackstall's team is without Jared McCann, without assistant coach Paul McFarland, both on the COVID list. Something that troubled the team on opening night in Las Vegas. The Kraken did not have a full lineup in the morning, but did by the time the puck was dropped. Now Philip Hedl for the same reason. Hedl now will clear it in. Giordano coming all the way back to it. Kraken captain by Blais. Laid along by Geekie out to center. It's Jordan Eberle. Moving up on Jared Tenorti. He'll scale it in. Nemeth is ready. Donato is all over him. The Rangers have control. Tenorti. Lafreniere got it along for Philip Hedl. He hits the line. He'll stick handle in. No quarter given by Giordano. Seattle back out to center. Morgan Geekie tries to go to work on Jared Tenorti. Patrick Nemeth shouldered hard by Geekie. It's an available puck for Geekie and Donato. Geekie swings it back. Larson in control this way. Jeremy Lauzon refines the handle. Lays it intentionally off the boards, creeping in on a change. Riley Sheahan. He'll take it in, supported by Donato. Out in front, cleaned up by Tenorti. Lafreniere gets to it, back out.
That was a really good forecheck there by Geekie, getting in to separate the man from the puck.
Now Sheahan to an open corner. Bastion shot, kicked out with a purpose by Shesterkin. Larson, wrist shot off the backside of Tenorti. Max McCormick, cradled by Lauzon. Played deep, Bastion shot, paddle down. Shesterkin, centering pass, pinballs in off McKegg. And no problem for Igor Shesterkin.
You get another play here from Seattle where they're using the boards to their advantage. No direct pass off the boards. Bastion's able to step into one. Shesterkin able to read it quite well, though. Again, but that's another play. That's something that they're looking at, using the boards to their advantage.
Rangers team defense after the first month. It's number 6 out of the 32 teams. He saw won by the Rangers. Fox off the boards and back out. Swatted at by Giordano. Transitioned back by Brandon Tanev. He'll move it deep to the corner. Gord is there for Seattle. Yanni Gord takes a hit in on Shesterkin. Fox to the outside. Dryden Hunt pinching down Giordano, and a penalty is called by Dan O'Rourke up top. And a disturbance with everybody in.
couple of discussions there that Gord has been in the middle of tonight.
So it looks like Brandon Tanev.
Should be an interference call down on the right corner there.
He's the guilty party.
Seattle, minor penalty number 13, interference.
You're going to see Tanev come in right here, lay a little bit of a body check when Lindgren doesn't have the puck. Yanni Gords has it. I think the reason they were, I guess not upset, but Yanni shot the puck when the call could have been called right there when Yanni has control of the puck.
Rangers are 5 for 29 with their power play. They are 3 for 16 in the last 5. The Kraken have killed off 12 of 13 in the same time period. In the bumper slotted Strome for Adam Fox along the wall. Panarin all the way across off the stick of Strome. Good break for Seattle. The quartet of killers for Dave Haxtell. Riley Sheahan, Jonas Donskoy, Jeremy Lauzon, and Adam Larson. Quarterbacked out by Fox. Kreider drops it off again. Kreider with 5 power play goals. He has every power play goal this season for the Rangers. Now it's laid back, brought out by Panarin. Artemi Panarin gains entry. Long reach of Lauzon, got there, a good play in back of the goal. Larson kicks it to his stick beautifully. Gets support from Sheahan, not out. Panarin with a shot blocked by Lauzon. Moved along by Fox. Panarin feathers a pass for Strome. Goes off a skate. Went off Riley Sheahan, back out to center as we see. 60 seconds gone in the Ranger power play to the open corner. Panarin will dump and chase for Zibanejad. He's defended by Larson. It kicks out. The Kraken get to it. They will change. So will the Rangers. 48 seconds left on the Kraken kill.
Got to make sure that puck gets all the way down the ice. There was a close chance there with Panarin getting a chance in the slot there because of a missed icing down, or missed attempt to ice the puck down.
Alexis Lafreniere broken up. He looks for it. Play intended for Lafreniere, spun out by Oleksiak, and now Trouba. With 23 seconds left in the power play, he'll take it back. Final push for the Rangers. A man up. This is Hedl, shouldered hard by Fleury. Oleksiak coming back, hassled by his opposite number, Kakko. Wenberg helping out the D. Lafreniere off the official. The Rangers jump on it. Philip Hedl. Saucer a pass that didn't work for Lafreniere, who has it now. Alexis Lafreniere. Hedl, a shot taken care of by Grubauer at the expiration of the power play.
Take a look at the Twins for tonight's AWS at the game.
This is probably one of the good looks that New York had. It was a missed clearing attempt, and you have Panarin right in the slot all alone. But look how Lauzon comes out and closes out that shot, is able to get the block. He's reaching out, stick out, trying to go stick on stick. It was a good play by Lauzon to get in front of that shot.
Rangers had 1 shot on that power play. Even terms on the ice where it counts. Chris Kreider has the goal, came early. Off the back bar, stinging wrist shot. Penalty upcoming here. Rangers in possession. And again, a discussion. More pushing and shoving. Yanni Gords in the middle of it all for Seattle. So is Tanev. But it will be Dryden Hunt who will be coming over to the penalty box, and Seattle will be getting a power play.
Wisely in this situation, Seattle walks away. The Rangers know they're going shorthanded. That's another opportunity for them to try to entice Seattle into taking a penalty. You see right here, it's not much, but it's right on the hands. You get that stick lift on the hands, Tanev goes down, but it's all about the placement of where that hook was.
5:47 is the time. The Kraken go to work on the power play. They are 3 for 25 on the season, 1 for 19. Last 5, Kiki's shot stop. Shesterkin, he'll cover up. 8 seconds gone in terms of the manpower advantage.
Rangers penalty call number 29, Martin Hunt.
You like the mindset early, only 8 seconds in, but they're trying to get the puck to the net. It's a good shot there by Geekie on his offside, able to take a one-timer.
Muckleshoot Casino, as always, delivers this power play. Geekie, Eberle, Ryan Donato, Mark Giordano, and Yanni Gord for the Kraken. Possession still available. Moved along by Goodrow, not out. Giordano turning stick, Eberle now. Geekie goes wide away from Nemeth. Ryan Donato surveys from there. He'll settle it down. Lay it back for the captain, Mark Giordano. Guarded up top by Barclay Goodrow. In the ring now, Donato. Away from Rooney. Giordano this way, it's Gord. Side of the goal, Eberle in front, forked wide. Geekie, it goes by Geekie. Held in by Giordano. He gets it from Gord. They play catch. Yanni Gord takes it in. For his shot, looking for a tip. Eberle kicks it out. Held in by Giordano. Away from Barclay Goodrow. Ryan Donato will give back. Giordano walks the line. Donato a one-timer blocked by Patrick Nemeth. To the corner now, Eberle shadowed by Nemeth. Trouba plays it off the boards and kills time.
Couple of good looks there from Seattle, just getting pucks to the net, not trying to get over fancy with their power play here.
50 seconds left in it. Giordano to the center zone, pestered by Kreider. This is Wenberg with a head of steam. He'll drop it off for Järnkrok, and now Schwartz dancing a bit. Off a stick off Zibanejad. He gets it from Kreider. Here come the Rangers shorthanded. Mika Zibanejad going wide out in front. Good stick by Vince Dunn. Preventing a shorthanded opportunity out to center. Kelly Järnkrok. He'll hit the Ranger line. He'll feed it deep. Lindgren on his horse. Wenberg gets there first for Seattle. Out of the corner. 19 seconds left in the power play. Greg McKegg will dump it out. 12:23 left in the second period. 8 seconds on the power play for Seattle. Shots are 12-9. Kraken. Schwartz tees it up. Blocked by Trouba. Tanev away from Keandre Miller. Hunts out of the box. Out of the corner. Schwartz will poke it this way for Riley Sheahan. Getting to it, Greg McKegg. Jacob Trouba handoff for Keandre Miller. In his second season, he'll lift it out to center. In the skates of McKegg, kicked along for Hunt on the off wing. The trailer is Strome, turned out by Grubauer. Nathan Bastian back out. Here's Riley Sheahan through the middle. They're onside. His shot blocked by Trouba. He'll get after it. Free to the corner. Waiting is Tanev. Back it goes for Larson. Adam Larson let go by Brandon Tanev all the way around. Hunt readies. A pinch down by Jeremy Lauzon. And now Miller for the Rangers. Lays it to the outside for Kakko. They get it out to the center zone, do the Rangers, and now both sides will change here with 11:20 left in the second period. 1-0 New York. First of two meetings. The Kraken will make their only appearance at Madison Square Garden on January 30th. Icing is called here. Time now for a taste of our Taco Bell take. NHL news and notes. Jack Hughes was hit by Jeremy Lauzon in the final game of Seattle's season-beginning road trip. He's out for another 5 weeks. Shoulder ailment. Sidney Crosby came back last night. Penguins lost to New Jersey. And the Hurricanes with a win today and a late power play goal, 2-1 over Arizona. They are 8-0. Best record in the NHL right now. Shot taken by Donato, blocked by Miller. Gord out of the corner. We'll move it all the way around. Kakko. Sturdy on him was Kelly Järnkrok. It comes back for Fleury. He'll play it along. Donato turning stick of Gord. Here he comes all the way across. Nice read by Miller. Järnkrok with a shot off bodies high off the glass. Kicked along by Seattle's Yanni Gord. He goes down. Trouba. Gord gets back up. He's got it. He played along the boards with some diligence there, but it's interrupted by Panarin and back out. We approach the halfway mark here at Climate Pledge Arena. Through center ice, Kakko stolen, retaken by Oleksiak. Here come the Kraken. Shot, no tip out in front as it goes wide, and now Panarin lays it off the boards. He'll spin it out of harm's way. Giordano, indirect pass finding Schwartz. He'll drag it with Donskoy, and Seattle goes deep again. Nemeth Panarin to the point, held in. Giordano is shot through traffic, free. Shesterkin a dandy on Jaden Schwartz. Now Wenberg out of the corner. Moved in. Shesterkin, no stick. It's the driftwood on the ice. In the middle of that scrum, dug out by Schwartz. He's got it. Jaden Schwartz, head fakes, cycles high, moves it along for Donskoy, and now done around the clock. Shot taken, answered by Shesterkin off Giordano, who gets it back. Wenberg in control. Shesterkin still without his stick. Giordano holding onto it, a wrist shot, tipped wide. Schwartz out in front. Dunn goes deep, off the stick, off the goal stick. Barclay Goodrow held in. To the corner, Eberle hands it off to Wenberg. He spins off a hit from Goodrow. Jordan Eberle for Seattle out of the corner. To the slot, Donato, swallowed up by Shesterkin. He'll hang on. 8:58 left. Jaden Schwartz will think about this chance. There have been so many in the early season. One has to fall at some point. What a stop by Igor Shesterkin. To Seattle, where the Kraken think about these chances they've had on Igor Shesterkin.
You get a nice one-timer here from Donato with the screen by Eberle. 84 miles an hour on the shot speed. Here's a block shot by Trouba. Schwartz gets it on the back door. Shesterkin's able to get the blocker over there, but those things happen. That last shift for them, Trouba out over 3 minutes on the ice. Panarin over 2 minutes on the ice. Second period, extended shifts, good forechecking, and a lot of times the chances will follow.
That's why we talk about the second period, quote unquote, of the long change. A lot can happen now. Dunn deep, Geeky, stick battle taken down by Ryan Lindgren. Hedl, Sammy Blais, and now Alexis Lafreniere. He'll split the D. He'll get after it. Giordano, one of those. Dunn goes down. Little trouble brewing here. It kicks out. Lindgren with a spinner blocked by Eberle. He'll get to it. Jordan Eberle with 8:32 left in the second period. Chris Kreider for the Rangers has the game's only goal. Hedl. Sammy Blais retrieves it nicely. Takes it wide of Dunn. Two former teammates short side. Held by Grubauer. Fox at the point. Adam Fox point to point with Lindgren popping out in the high slot. Lafreniere, it's blocked by Giordano. Eberle off the boards. Forechecked by Alexis Lafreniere. He spins away from Sammy Blais. A pinch by Adam Fox. Hedl for the Rangers. Donato gets to it. And the Kraken now will restart. Deep in their own territory. Completing their first ever homestand, a 4-gamer. 2 wins and a loss so far. Back-to-back situation, the Kraken in Edmonton. Tomorrow night we start here with the Coors Light pregame at 6. Gord holding onto it. It's off the stick of Kelly Yarncroke. Nemeth looking over his shoulder. Forechecked by Kelly Yarncroke. Good pass for Greg McKegg. The Rangers get it out. Kevin Rooney hit hard by Hayden Fleury. Oleksiak under pressure. Plays it well for Yanni Gord. Right on the money for Yarncroke. Going wide is Fleury. He'll kick it to his stick. He's defended by Fox, who's supported by Greg McKegg. Cross ice feed not out, held in by Oleksiak. Tenorti. Hunt in control, indirectly off the boards. Jamie Oleksiak knocks it down. The Kraken will start over. Under 7 minutes left in the second period. Oleksiak moves it across for Donskoy. He hits the line. Here's Schwartz going wide. He'll pull up. Jaden Schwartz in the skates of Lausanne. Forced wide. Shot in by Oleksiak. It goes deep. Nice read by Ryan Lindgren. Kicked out by Kreider. Not out. Lausanne goes across. Larson walks in. Here it comes. Stopped by Shesterkin. And the puck is dumped out by the Rangers and Jeremy Lausanne. A good look at him coming all the way back. Laid off the boards and all the way down. Icing is called here.
And that was a really good save with a person standing right at the top of the blue paint. Shesterkin's able to fight it off. You see Larson comes in here with a nice little one-timer slap shot. It actually gets deflected off Kreider's stick with Wenberg standing right in front, and he's still able to fight it off.
Great save. 25-year-old Russian goaltender. 10 shots in the second period. 8 taken by Seattle. Here's Larson. He'll pump it out. Schwartz crisscrossing with Eberle. Jordan Eberle, a backhander. He scores! Backhand magic. Jordan Eberle and the Kraken have tied it.
Just wow. It starts with an easy, just high flip out of the zone. Seattle's able to track the puck down. Schwartz gets it to Eberle here, and it's a no-look backhander right upstairs. Shesterkin's probably a little bit caught off guard here between the legs of Trouba. Eberle with a great backhand right upstairs.
There it is. Maybe it went off Trouba. They always say that's the toughest shot for a goalie to read off the backhand. And Jordan Eberle has his second goal of the season. And the Kraken are back in business as they level off the game at 1. Along the boards now, a tie-up kicked along by Tanev, Strome, Panarin. Alexiak is there, retaken by Keandre Miller. Capo Caco. Hayden Fleury will knock it down. Take it away from Strome. He's hit by Panarin. The Rangers keep it deep. To the corner, Ryan Strome. Back to the point, Patrick Nemeth. They move it across for Tenorti. Jared Tenorti popping out Panarin. Panarin dangles this way for Nemeth. The pass in his skates. And he's bumped by Tanev. It goes deep in the zone. Strome in a jam with Alexiak. And now Brandon Tanev moves it out. He'll dump it down with a little bit of touch. No icing. Just about 15 minutes gone in the second period. A short hopper in on Grubauer, left for Giordano. He'll start the breakout. A stretch pass, Max McCormick. EQC with a scoring summary. Eberle is second from Jaden Schwartz and Adam Larson at 13:46. Adam Fox will take it back. Sammy Blais, one touches out to center. Sheahan, Giordano, he'll shovel in. He rolls in on Shesterkin. Now Fox. Held in by Seattle's Max McCormick. Tonight his Kraken debut. Riley Sheahan taken down. A penalty will follow. So Seattle will be going back to the power play. They might want to stay out of this. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second period. The Kraken will go a man up when we come back. Jordan Eberle has brought the crowd to life. The Wizard with a backhander that eludes Igor Shesterkin, and the Kraken are back in business. First, access to ticket releases, invitation to private team events and practices, annual gifts, exclusive content, and much more. Join the depths. Go to KrakenMembership.com to sign up. Jared Tenorti in the box. Great chance here for the Kraken.
There's not a whole lot to this cross check. I'd be upset too if I was Tenorti, but again, you have to understand that there's new enforcement on these rules, and that's going to be called every single time. That's what they're trying to get out of the game. Even though it doesn't seem like much, those are going to be penalties this year and going forward.
Second power play for Seattle. Zone kept by Giordano. No shooting lane. Here's Donato, shadowed by Kevin Rooney. Giordano picked up by Barclay Goodrow. Giordano center point, and now Geekie, top of the ring, side of the goal. Gord flings it wide. What a pass by Jordan Eberle. Ryan Donato will settle it back. Mark Giordano holding onto it. Move it around the clock. Donato creeps in off a body, blocked by Trouba. He gets it back. An errant pass, though. And the Kraken will tag up, get back on side. 1:25 left in the manpower advantage. Here's Gord. Kraken gain entry. He'll send it back for Giordano. On the flank, it's Geekie with a shot swallowed up by Shesterkin.
Seattle's really been working that play down to Eberle to Gord in the middle. It's worked so far. It was a really good chance there. Look to see if they try that again, maybe trying to find Donato going on the back door, or trying to find a way for Eberle to just slide it across from crease to crease instead of the middle.
New unit comes out. It's Wenberg, Schwartz, Yarncroke, Donskoy, and Dunn for Seattle. Zibanejad will take the draw. Dunn has control. He's supported by Kelly Yarncroke, who's double teamed. Kreider's one of those, along with Lindgren, who does a great job to get it out. The Kraken jump back on it. Here's Jonas Donskoy through the middle. Defers to the outside for Wenberg. He'll take it in on Adam Fox. In the bumper slot, Donskoy just below the line. That's Yanni Gourde, and now Wenberg out of the corner. Check that as Schwartz. His pass for Wenberg. He'll try to recover on Zibanejad. And it's brought in on a delayed whistle, and now offside by Seattle. 42 seconds left in the power play.
As soon as there's a bobbled puck or backs are turned, the Rangers are jumping on Seattle's players. That's what happened there on that play. As soon as they see a back turn, that's their cue to jump, and it forces them to make that play offside.
The Rangers had killed off 14 of 15 in the last 5 coming in. This is the second opportunity on the power play for Seattle. Schwartz is in. Given a shove by Adam Fox. Schwartz will attempt to stay with it, so will Yarncroke. A reset, and a penalty is called. So Ryan Strome had his stick snapped in 2. That'll nullify the power play, and Kelly Yarncroke will slowly come over to the Seattle penalty box.
Number 19, Seattle has a minor penalty for a slash.
When the stick breaks, it makes it pretty easy for them to make the call. Just comes right over the top of the stick, breaks Strome's stick in half. It's an easy call for the officials. Sometimes sticks do break easier than others, but when the stick breaks, it makes it a pretty easy call.
It's the act, right?
Correct.
That's what happens there.
That's why I use 75 flex sticks and hope that they would break my stick.
You had every trick in the book, I'm sure. So we go to 4-on-4 here. Not much time left in it. The Rangers have one 4-on-4 goal this season. They've been scored on twice in this scenario. Seattle has yet to score on a 4-on-4 or give up one. This is Hayden Fleury now. He'll send it back. Out to center ice, Yanni Gourde. He'll peel away from Alexis Lafreniere. He'll play it this way for Eberle, who has tied the game. With a beautiful backhand goal here in the second period. Chris Kreider scoring early for the Rangers. So Tenorti's up and ready. He's out. The Rangers on the power play. 2:20 left in the second period. Tied at 1. Goes across. Fleury now. Smartly clears it all the way back down. Second power play for New York. Shesterkin, who can really handle it. Panarin all the way across. Great read. Goes on the way back. It's offside. Carried in by Adam Fox. Fubo TV Kraken calendar. Tomorrow night, big divisional matchup with the Edmonton Oilers in a back-to-back. Seattle has 15 back-to-back sequences this season. Buffalo's here on Thursday, then a road trip to the desert against the Coyotes and the Golden Knights on Tuesday, November 9th. The penalty box door is open on the Rangers side of things, JT. Too many men. So some confusion, and Artemi Panarin will have to figure. It's a new building, so he just wants to make sure he's in the right penalty box, right? So he got the right one. This will level off the playing strength. Back to 4-on-4 with 2:04 left in the second period. Wenberg crossing sticks with Zibanejad. The Kraken, Schwartz gets possession. He'll take it to the boards. Fox defends it. Retaken by Wenberg. Larson snaps it in on Shesterkin. He'll move it. Schwartz is right there. Now Zibanejad. Turnover. Schwartz in control in the high slot. He'll look around. He'll spot Wenberg, who sees Larson. One-timer. Schwartz kicked out by Shesterkin. Kreider sends it back for Fox. The Rangers look for a breakout. Wheeled out of the zone and carried here by Chris Kreider. He'll dangle in, lay it back for Adam Fox. Here's Miller through the slot. Kreider's shot blocked by Larson. Left and back of the goal. And now Vince Dunn will get to it. The quarterback his way out. He'll circle back. Yarncroke has a dozen seconds, then he's out, then an abbreviated power play for Seattle. Right on the money for Donskoy. Stutter stepping his way in. He'll circle the track to the outside of Trouba. Jonas Donskoy wheeling right around the world and in. Blocked. Loose out in front. Eberle goes down. The Rangers survive and dump it out. Grubauer out to get it. 43 seconds left in the period. 39 seconds left in the power play. Score tied at 1. Giordano sends it back for Eberle. Jordan Eberle through the middle of the ice. Defers to the outside. Ryan Donato. He'll pull up. And a tough pass that time for Yanni Gourde. Seattle's offside. 25.2 seconds left.
Kraken Nation is fully committed to doing what it takes to bring the Las Vegas Morning.
Good look at Schwartz. He's had multiple chances today to try to get one past Shesterkin. Shesterkin's been up to the task, but look at Donskoy. Takes the puck around the entire time by himself. Tries to get a shot off in between 3 players. Wasn't able to get it off, but Eberle was right there in front to try. A great skate from Donskoy.
Scrum off the center ice draw. 19 seconds left. Through the middle, it's Gourde. This way for Geekie. Morgan Geekie. Away from pressure. Off a stick. 9 seconds left. Open ice. Kevin Rooney. 2-on-1 with McKegg. Rooney with a shot. Great block by Giordano. 2 seconds left in the second period. That's all. 40 minutes complete. Stay connected for Kraken Intermission presented by Verizon. That's coming your way next. We told you at the top the goalies are good. Well, they are. Shesterkin outstanding. Grubauer doing his thing. But Jordan Eberle with a nifty backhander has tied this game after 2 periods of play. The Seattle Kraken won. The New York Rangers won.
Kraken Intermission is presented to you by Verizon. 5G build right.
Well, plenty to cheer for those Kraken fans as the players made it down the ice after the second period. 1-1 between Seattle Kraken and the New York Rangers here at Climate Pledge Arena. Jordan Eberle's second goal of the season, and it was a beauty. Ross Fletcher, Nick Gismondi with you after the Minnesota game. It's like deja vu all over again, as a wise man once said. Dominance by the Kraken in that second period. We thought Igor Shesterkin would hold the Kraken out after a flurry of chances in that period.
Just an insane performance by this young man. Definitely the future of the New York Rangers. We know what he's capable of, and this is a reason why. He's used to facing a lot of shots. He had 41 against Toronto, 37 against Calgary. He's got big numbers again.
Jordan Eberle, though, with the help of the EQC Tracer, a beauty to finally beat the goalie.
How about the 41-foot pass through the neutral zone? That's an effective way to do it. This one catches Eberle a little bit off guard. He catches it on his backhand, does a little spin around, and just throws it at the net. Caught Shesterkin off guard as well.
Well, finally, the Russian was beaten. Let's have a look at that shot map. Things are starting to get heated in front of net.
Gotta love that triangle. Draw it from the point being at the crease, out to the dots, and over, and then back down again. Those are where you score some goals. You see where Eberle got his from. It's a tough spot. Goaltenders have very little time to react, especially on a backhand.
Well, Jordan Eberle was saying it was taking a little while to get his first goal of the season, but it would come if he just kept doing the right things. He did get his first, and now he has his second. And in what style? 1-1 after 2.
Kraken Intermission is presented to you by Verizon. 5G build right.
Oh yeah, it's a treat tonight, all right, for the Kraken. I hope you're enjoying it even through those earphones. The noise is, well, loud enough tonight. And whoa, they have gone to town on that.
Oh, that's a win.
Yeah, somebody throw them a bucket full of candy too. Congratulations. 1-1 Kraken and Rangers here. Ross Fletcher, Nick Gismondi with you. It took, well, Since 11:50 in the second period for New York Rangers to have their last shot. That's the job Seattle have done in terms of restricting their opponents tonight. Another relentless second period by the Kraken.
Sustained offense is exactly what you're looking for. And look at this, nothing even of quality really for the New York Rangers in this one. Those are from the outside, maybe the only one that on the bottom left circle, but a fantastic job team defense-wise by Seattle.
But Dave Hagstall had said we really value the second period. They hadn't quite got it together early season. It seems the team is buying into his philosophy with this.
You're under 10 games into this thing, essentially, right? And you've already got everybody doing what Dave Hagstall wants them to do. This tells me so much about what the makeup is in that locker room. We're obviously not in the room. We don't know what the vibe is, but I've seen enough of what Dave Hagstall is saying, and I've seen enough of what the guys are doing on the ice that tells me everybody is bought in and pulling on the rope in the same direction.
Yep, a relentlessness, an inevitability almost that Seattle would get that equalizing goal tonight, and they have it through Jordan Eberle. Can they get another and forge ahead? We'll have player reaction in just a moment. We are knotted at once at Climate Pledge Arena.
Inside Climate Pledge Arena. Another outstanding second period for the Seattle Kraken. Back-to-back games. They love the second, no doubt about it, as they get the equalizer, tied at 1 with the New York Rangers. The goal scorer, Jordan Eberle, is with our Piper Shaw.
Jordan, what an incredible backhand goal from you. Can you just walk me through that play?
I mean, Schwartz made a good play to bump to the middle, and I just turned and fired. So, you know, sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. So, I mean, it was lucky enough to beat him up high.
More successful penalty kills for you guys and a couple power play chances. Does it feel like chemistry is starting to build with those special teams units?
Yeah, I mean, our PK has been really good all year. Our power play, we've had some looks, but we haven't finished. So that's been frustrating. It's been something that we need to work on for sure. But I know the more that we do, the more will come.
This has been such a gritty game. How do you stay aggressive on the forecheck, but also, you know, try to stay out of the penalty box as much as you can too?
I mean, the biggest thing is just, I mean, they're playing a good, solid game, and we don't want to feed their transition. You watch the way that they score goals. A lot of it's just off of teams' mistakes. So as long as we don't turn pucks over like on their first goal and they go down on a breakaway or 2-on-1, I mean, we'll limit that. We'll be good.
All right, Jordan, thank you so much. Good luck in the third.
Thanks.
All right, Piper, thank you. How about some hashtag Where I Root? And we get this from Warren, the goalie for your 12 and under junior Kraken, showing some pride, ready to hand out candy while watching the game. All right, Warren, thanks for that. Here's a look at your second period McDelivery Super Mo moments. And it's actually one moment we're going to show you twice because we're looking at again the goal scorer, Jordan Eberle. Oh, I think Roger Federer would love that backhand. Nicely done by Eberle. We are tied at 1 at Climate Pledge Arena. The third period coming up right here on Root Sports.
Mason Franciscan Health, the official medical care provider of your Seattle Kraken. Fun second period. What does the third hold for us? Let's go to the hallowed ground of the commentary box. JT Brown and John Forsland.
Okay, Ross, thanks very much. Good second period, which kind of dovetailed off what they did in the second half of period 1.
Yeah, it was a really dominant period for Seattle. They had the bulk of the time in the New York Rangers zone. They had the better of the chances, and now we're looking forward to the third period.
And a big goal from Jordan Eberle, and it is tonight's Northwest Chevy Silverado drive to the net.
Eberle has a little bit of patience here. He finds the soft spot, and you said the backhand is hard to read. Well, it's even harder to read when you're not looking at the net. It's a great spinning backhand shot right up over the glove.
Numbers made easy, presented by Geico. Great second period again, as they did. They being the Kraken against Minnesota on Thursday night. They outshot the Rangers 13-2 in the second period. Get the goal from Jordan Eberle. The Kraken have done a nice job in the face-off circle tonight. The Rangers have 14 blocks. So the game is level at 1. Final game of 4 straight here at home for the Seattle Kraken.
Jordan Eberle with his second goal of the season. Scored the game's first goal against Montreal, the first win ever in this building on Tuesday night. Philip Grubauer, save percentage right around 96-97% in the last two coming into this one. And Igor Shesterkin has been dynamite for the New York Rangers. The Rangers at 5-2-1. Starting a road trip here tonight. They will be in Vancouver on Tuesday. The Kraken are in Edmonton tomorrow night against the Oilers. We will start here with the Coors Light pregame at 6 on Root Sports. And the Kraken are looking to make it a very happy Halloween in the Emerald City. Face-off win by Mika Zibanejad. Will chip in charge off the stick of the Rangers, Barclay Goodrow. Adam Larson deals it back for Jeremy Lauzon. A chip out by Schwartz, not out. Held in by Kreider. He has the Rangers goal. It came early in the first period. Then he had a breakaway moments after that. Outstanding save by Philip Grubauer. A very important early turning point in this one. Larson. Lauzon shoved. Taken down by Kreider. Donskoy dogged on the play by Goodrow. Kreider spins it in. Zibanejad moves it. Here's Fox all the way around Mika Zibanejad. Stood up by Jeremy Lauzon. Kreider, defensive stick from Larson. To the corner again, Wenberg helping out. Alex Wenberg will start his engine away for Jaden Schwartz. He'll move it along, Ryan Lindgren coming back, and now Kreider takes a peek up ice. He'll hinge out. Great pass. Strome on a change, tipped wide by Hayden Fleury. A fan by Kaapo Kakko. It's knocked down by Strome. He's defended by Brandon Tanev. Now Kakko in control. He'll shove it to the open corner. Panarin off the boards. Kaapo Kakko low to high. Keandre Miller going wide. Trouba. His shot swallowed up by Grubauer.
Even though the Rangers had the puck in Seattle's zone for the pretty much entirety of this third period so far, they kept them to the outside, and that's a good sign. They're keeping pucks away from the middle of the ice, and on that shot, it's far enough away outside, no screen in front. Grubauer's going to take care of that.
Yanni Gourde is kicked down to the draw against Ryan Strome. Now Kelly Arncroke will move in for Seattle. He'll win it back. Hayden Fleury paired on defense with Jamie Oleksiak. Strome clears it around. Here's Panarin, hurried up a bit by Gourde. Miller at the point. Sends it in. Ryan Strome to the outside for Kakko out of the corner. He's wrestled a bit by Fleury. Now Artemi Panarin holding onto it. Backhand deferral. Strome in front. And the shin guards of Kakko. Shot by Panarin. Rubbed out by Tanev. He's got it. Brandon Tanev. Yanni Gourde. They crisscross through the middle. The Rangers read it and get control. Panarin will take it back. Just about 2 minutes gone in this third period. John Forsland and JT Brown. Inside the walls of beautiful Climate Pledge Arena. Now Hedl. Sammy Blais. Off the official. Kraken jump on it. Giordano around. Wedged out by Geekie nicely for Ryan Donato. Shadowed by Lafreniere. He shakes free. Then he's shouldered by Sammy Blais. Jared Tenorti will hunt it down for the Rangers. He'll move it. Gloved down by Seattle's Morgan Geekie, double teamed. Hedl's one of those, and a reset for the Rangers. Now Tenorti lays it along for Sammy Blais. Off the stick of Donato, settled down by Giordano. Vince Dunn losing control. Lafreniere, Hedl. Dunn picks up Alexis Lafreniere. Now to the point. Tenorti, a shot tipped wide. Philip Hedl out in front. Giordano hard off the boards, out to neutral ice. It's Nemeth. Taken down by Eberle. Seattle's goal scorer, Tenorti, rims it. Giordano out of the corner. Moved along through center. Seattle is changing. The Rangers complete the change. Dryden Hunt canceled by Larson. McKegg drops it off. Here's Kevin Rooney for the Rangers in control. To the point. Fox with a shot, snared again off net by Philip Grubauer, and no further play.
Get an interesting look at the face-off. Right at the last second, Jarnkrok switches his stick around so he can use the forehand of his stick to pull it back instead of trying to make a weaker play and using the forehand the normal way. He switches the stick around and is able to get the leverage he needs.
Now Fox given a shove by Jeremy Lauzon. Dryden Hunt Riley Sheehan to the wall again. Out to center, forged out by Max McCormick. Seattle's Jared McCann is on the COVID list, unavailable tonight, along with assistant coach Paul McFarland. Through the center zone, a heavy hit, gapping up. Ryan Lindgren all over Bastion. And the Rangers now will take it all the way back. Adam Fox won the Norris Trophy a season ago as the league's best defenseman. He'll accelerate out. Full flight, Kreider. All the way across for Barclay Goodrow, interrupted by Hayden Fleury. Through the center zone, all the way back down. Icing against Seattle. Just about 4 minutes gone in this third period. Dave Hackstall's team. This is their style, right? Grinding style. They're able to take emotional control in the second period, but still anybody's game. That's obvious. Now Schwartz will move it across. A little force by Miller. Barclay Goodrow. Nice cut in half by Donskoy. He'll kick it back where it's settled down by Hayden Fleury. An errant pass again. They'll come back down, and consecutive icings here against the Kraken.
Yeah, just a couple of miscues. Hayden Fleury's trying to make the right play up through the middle. Doesn't execute it properly just behind him. Again, they're looking to try to move the puck up quickly.
So the Rangers will take the power side of Ryan Strome on this faceoff, opposed by Alex Wenberg. Seattle gets possession. Alexiak moved along for Wenberg. Schwartz will stick it out to center. Here's Donskoy moving up on Lindgren. Little toe drag. He'll go to work deep. Supported a bit that time by Alexiak up from the defense. Along the boards, Tanev sticks his nose in. Gord is there too for Seattle. Now Panarin to the middle of the ice. Capo Caco shifting gears, defended by Larson. Lozon comes across. Now Tanev in deep. Brandon Tanev to the outside for Yanni Gord. Here's Donskoy. He'll drop it off for Jeremy Lozon. He'll hit the Ranger line. Hit hard by Lindgren. Tanev now tries to persevere his way through. He gets to the outside. Quick hitter. Back of the goal and up top here for Larson. Looking for a tip, none available. Jeremy Lozon will trap the zone. Popping out Yarncroke. A give and go. Lozon fanned on by Yanni Gord. Tanev through the blue and out. Yarncroke comes across. Fox pressured by Tanev, and now Panarin will aerial flip it out to center ice where it's knocked down by Dunn. The Kraken attempt to gain the zone. They don't. Touched up. Whistle dead with 14:33 left in this third period. And we have a penalty here.
It's a good look from Gord. I'm not quite sure. It might have been behind the play where the penalty was called here.
Too many men. Okay, JT. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 7, maybe a half getting off right there. That's definitely too many men.
And the third power play. Hedl will serve it. Time now for the Dell Technologies in control moment of the game. And we pointed out early, these two teams have struggled in the circle. Seattle with a decided edge tonight. Off the draw, Giordano, wrist shot through traffic wide, looking for a tip. Out of the corner, Donato. Gore to give back. Giordano walks the line, holding onto it. Donato slams one off Shesterkin, or maybe a body out in front. Giordano calling for a Geeky. Giordano gets it back, rubbed out by Goodrow. Giordano. Morgan Geeky with a shot. It goes high, a sizzler off the glass. The Rangers can't get it out, but now they get a break as Geeky clears it cross ice outside the blue line. A regroup for Seattle. Here they come. Ryan Donato takes it to the wall. Lays it back for Mark Giordano. Around the horn they go for Geeky. A give back again for the captain. Giordano looks for a lane. It's blocked by Zibanejad. He'll get to it. He'll move in now on Nemeth. Goes by Eberle all the way around. Kevin Rooney, who's an excellent penalty killer. Good battle won by Donato. Giordano from Gord. Side of the goal, Eberle out in front. Cleaned up but not out by Rooney. Located by Giordano. Move to the ring and by Eberle. Nemeth gets to it. He'll slam it. And it comes out. 50 seconds left in the power play.
A couple of good looks for Seattle. Getting the pucks to the net. Instead of trying to make too many plays, they're just taking their chances, seeing where the shots are available.
Now Wenberg for Kelly Yarncroke. He'll hit the line. Here's Donskoy. Give and go doesn't work. Broken up by Lindgren. Schwartz sends it around. Donskoy shoves it back for Wenberg. Vince Dunn. Alex Wenberg. Dunn again. Holding. Shooting one. Stopped. Hung on to by Shesterkin.
Shesterkin does a really good job fighting through the screen in front of the net by Schwartz. We've seen this a lot from Dunn up top, faking, and then just getting wrist shots through to the net. It's not always about how hard. You just have to get them past those first line of defenders and get it to the net. You have Schwartz standing in front looking for the tip option.
19 seconds on the power play for Seattle. You see the alignment. Barclay Goodrow wins the face-off back. Schwartz got to it out in front of chance, possibly. Yarncroke goes down, and a reset. Here's Vince Dunn. This way for Alex Wenberg. He'll draw it deep. Schwartz off a stick. Donskoy stopped by Shesterkin. He stands tall again. Wenberg. Schwartz. Give it a shove by Lindgren. Heedles out of the box. Donskoy in tight. Schwartz. He'll take it to the outside of Kevin Rooney. Even terms on the ice, also where it counts. Wenberg out in front. Looking for Schwartz. It went off Lindgren, and now Rooney shoves it out of the zone. Barclay Goodrow in the Seattle bench for a stoppage of play. 12 minutes, 14 seconds left in regulation time. And a great chance out in front for Jonas Donskoy as the Kraken continue to knock on the door. Under severe pressure, Igor Shesterkin doing his thing in goal for the New York Rangers. What chances here?
Really good look by Donskoy. But there's two things I think he does that are impressive here on this play. First, it's the stick, trying to do the cross-crease pass. But look how quickly he gets back out to the top of the crease to be able to stop that backhand chance from Donskoy.
Take a look at the shots. If we combine the second and third period shots, it's Seattle 17, the Rangers 4. Strome coming back. Back out to center, knocked down legally by Fleury. Going down was Yarncroke. That's offside. A stoppage. 12:05 left in regulation time. Coming to a game or event at Climate Pledge Arena? Well, make sure you download the Clear Health Pass app beforehand for your vaccine verification. Planning ahead will help you get to the action faster. Shesterkin. A handle. Little by-play up top between Nemeth and Tanev. They play on. Strome. Kakko. Ryan Strome rims it all the way around. Nemeth up from the D, hit hard by Tanev. To the point. There's Panarin. He turns it over to Fleury. The Kraken out to center. Kelly Yarncroke at the line. Delays. Looks for a friend or two. He goes deep for Gord. Canceled by Nemeth, who's all over him. Max McCormick digs it out. Plays it to the point for Larson. He'll saddle it down low for Gord, who's taken off the play by Nemeth. Now Nathan Bastian. He'll go to work for Seattle. Gord tries to wheel it out in front. McCormick will get to it. Max McCormick stood up by Tenorti. And now Kakko hard off the boards and back out. Flung in by Seattle's Jeremy Lauzon. Just about 9 minutes gone in this third period. John and JT from Climate Pledge Arena here in Seattle. It was a beautiful day. Now Panarin holding onto it. Out to center. Sammy Blais at the line off a defensive stick. Transitioned out by Nathan Bastian with Riley Sheahan. He goes wide. He'll reverse it. Sheahan on the doorstep. Stopped again. Shesterkin will melt it down.
Shesterkin wasn't very happy about that extra whack, whether the puck was loose or not, or if he had it covered on that last chance there. Bastian does a good job realizing he has a forward playing defense, takes him wide, spins back. Shahan tries to throw the backhand in there, but again, Shesterkin alert, gets the blocker down on the puck and is able to cover it.
10:35 on the clock. Wenberg and Zibanejad. Seattle with the edge in the circle. Wenberg lost that one. Fox will scoop it ahead, fielded by Kreider. And it's whistled dead. 10:29 on the clock. Hand pass will stop play. Shots 26 for Seattle, 12 for the Rangers.
Here's where the fans were booing. You see a little extra.
Yeah.
Might be a cross check in there. But Turbo is doing Turbo things.
Yeah, that's what he does, right? Off the boards. Schwartz cuts in, blocked by Fox. Jaden Schwartz will get to it. Barclay Goodrow spins it out to center. Fleury back in, delayed offside. Seattle tags up. They play on. Ryan Lindgren. Forecheck by Donskoy. Fox with patience. Great pass for Barclay Goodrow to get it out of trouble. It goes in the Seattle bench. That'll break play halfway through this third period.
There's a couple guys on Seattle so far that I feel have done a good job of getting under the Rangers' skin. There was just an instance with Tanev, and then in almost every scrum, Yanni Gourde's been the person smiling, looking at their players, getting them upset. So they've done something today that's obviously upset the New York Rangers, and there they are right next to each other.
It's tenacious, grinding hockey. That is the early season identity of the Seattle Kraken. That's how they have played every game so far, looking to get to NHL 500. If they win this one, it'll be their fourth win. The Rangers are 5-2-1 on the season. Geekie peppered by Hedl. Donato circling away from Philip Hedl. A power move is stopped on the short side by Shesterkin. Eberle to the outside. Geekie resets it. Giordano, a bouncer wide. Good hustle by Eberle. He has Seattle's goal. Done off a stick off Sammy Blais. Trouba sets up Lafreniere, and now his pass goes off the stick of Sammy Blais. Little juke down low. He's taken down by Dunn. Two former teammates in St. Louis. Alexis Lafreniere for Nemeth. Moved along for Tenorti. The play to the outside, cradled by Blais. He'll cycle it back out. Tenorti snaps one off. It's blocked. Blais gets to it away from Giordano. Played off the boards. Tenorti fanning on it. Second chance. Peppered by Eberle, and now Vince Dunn. Tries to wheel out. Tenorti tipped wide. Was onside. Donato floats it out. Seattle will change. The Rangers are trapped offside. That's why Tenorti delays. Now he sends it in. Larson back on it. 8:40 left in regulation time here in Seattle. Here comes Gourde. This way it's Tanev. Brandon Tanev canceled by Ryan Lindgren. Gourde tries to pry it out. They go to work in the corner. Quick hitter off the side of the goal by Järnkrok, and now Gourde reorganizing for the Kraken. He'll cycle high. Here's Larson. A wrist shot tipped high by Tanev. Tanev's on it. Yanni Gourde again. Adam Larson. Here it comes. Caught by Shesterkin. No further play. 8:13 left in this third period. Deadlocked at 1 on Halloween. Will a trick turn into a treat? We hope so. Nice look. Boo. Beautiful look at downtown Seattle inside the walls of Climate Pledge Arena. One of the youngest members of the Kraken Nation here tonight. I like that outfit. That one too. Your two beautiful children were out and about today, weren't they? Early.
Yes, they were. And I hope they don't eat all the candy, so when we get back from Edmonton, I still have some.
Yeah, because you love it. You've got a sweet tooth. I know that. Along the boards now. Strome clears it around. Chopped at. Here's a chance. Shesterkin with a great save off Brandon Tanev. What a stop by Igor Shesterkin. Now Panarin shifting gears. Holding on to it all the way across. Fox delays his shot. Scores! Adam Fox. Set up by Artemi Panarin. You see it all the time. A great save at one end. A goal-scoring chance at the other, and a cash-in by Adam Fox. And the Rangers have a 2-1 lead.
This game moves incredibly quick. Fleury throws the puck, bats it back down to Tanev. He tries to go for a one-hand on the other side of Shesterkin's pad, but then we're going right back the other way as Panarin. He pulls up, and you see Adam Fox jumping up into the play, finds the soft spot, and is able to put a wicked wrister right past the low glove side. Tanev does a good job trying to block the shot, but again, Adam Fox, he's a good player. He has a great shot and is able to find the right lane.
Okay, gut check time now for the Kraken. 7:45 on the clock. Grubauer out to get it. Second time in this game they've trailed by one. It's cleared all the way down. Icing is called against Seattle. A face-off in their zone with 7:36 left. Adam Fox is a special player. There's no doubt about it. Norris Trophy winner. Great passer. A stinging shot here and a beautiful feed from Artemi Panarin at 12-10. Fox's second goal of the season. Trouba just wide. Looking for a tip. Had Kreider out in front. Donskoy cuts across. Will hit the line. Schwartz delays. Wenberg off the mark. Schwartz will get to it. Jaden Schwartz tees it up. Wide stick side of Shesterkin, now wedged down to the zone by Chris Kreider. Jeremy Lauzon coming back for the Kraken. Paired on defense with Adam Larsson, who has the puck. Play it along for Donskoy. Will gain center, supported by Wenberg, who has it now. Will move it across, off the boards. Giordano, he'll delay, goes off the stick of Nemeth. Played again by Wenberg to the slot. Schwartz let it go. Giordano will settle it down. Now Wenberg turns, blocked in front. Good work on the back check that time by Philip Hedl. A read by Giordano. Here come the Kraken again. Jonas Donskoy, give and go. Giordano. Donskoy from the half wall away from Hedl. He'll cycle out with it. Take it to the high slot. Stick handle, wind one off the traffic and covered up by Shesterkin.
Here comes the cross ice pass, but as Tanev has a good effort, he's trying to get back in the lane. Adam Fox just pulls it far enough outside so that his stick and leg isn't able to block it. That's that offensive instincts from Fox showing up, be able to just shoot it right at the right time.
Morgan Geekie in the circle opposed by Greg McKegg. McKegg wins it back. Snapped along and out by Lindgren all the way back down. It'll make it. Icing against New York. 6:20 left.
There's still a lot of time left in this third period. Seattle needs to remember that they don't have to take unnecessary chances to try to get this goal. What they've done so far throughout the second period and majority of this third period has worked. They've been getting chances and getting offensive shifts in the Rangers zone and creating chances, so they don't need to change anything right now.
Points well taken. Just stick with the program. Lots of time left. Fox has the difference-making goal. He'll get it out. Giordano turns it over. McKegg will step in. A shot taken, tipped. Hung on to by Philip Grubauer. Face-off in Seattle ice.
And that's something that the Rangers have done almost every face-off so far in their zone. As soon as they win the draw, their three wingers take off. The defenseman, this time it was Fox, is able to just throw it off the glass, and they just want to create that battle in the neutral zone instead of inside of their zone, and they're able to get a chance off of it, off the deflected shot from McKegg.
He's off, as we see in the Seattle zone. Riley Sheahan opposed by Greg McKegg. Get realigned here. Lindgren off the draw, whistles one wide, and now it's free for Tanev. Riley Sheahan with Bastian ahead of the pack. Pass never got through. Dryden Hunt has it for the Rangers. He'll scoop it ahead. It goes deep. Fleury, forechecked by Hunt all the way around. McKegg given a shove that time by Sheehan. Knocked down by Fleury to the outside for Schwartz. He'll take it back in his own zone under 6 minutes left. Seattle down by 1. Hunt out of the corner. Trouba moves it across for Miller. Popping out is Rooney. Jacob Trouba, wrist shot stopped by Grubauer. Big rebound, fanned on by Strome. Trouba, Keandre Miller back for Jacob Trouba. Trouba gets to it, he'll move it deep. Here's Hunt in back of the goal. Strome to the outside. Miller at the point. Trouba one more time. To the outside again, it's Panarin. Crisscrossing with Keandre Miller. He'll come in, he'll dangle one off a stick. Then all the way across. Eberle had it, he lost it. Miller on a change, fresh. Moving in is Kakko in front. And Strome had his stick thwarted, flung wide by Panarin. Panarin gets it back to the point for Trouba. His shot goes off the stick of Jordan Eberle and it goes out of play with 4:52 left in regulation time. The Rangers looking for insurance. The Kraken Nation wants the equalizer. Fed save of tonight's game is this dandy by Philip Grubauer.
Kreider's able to use his speed to get in on a breakaway. The timing of this save for Grubauer is key.
At the other end, Igor Shesterkin has been special.
Seattle's put as many pucks as they can so far at Igor Shesterkin. He's been up to the task for the night. It's been chance after chance. Smart play with his stick there, jumping out. He's looked really good as well. Both goaltenders have looked great.
The bodies of work tonight for the two tenders. Face-off win. The Rangers go back in their own zone. Adam Fox, his goal has made it 2-1 New York. He'll dump it down. Icing is called here. Face-off in the Rangers zone with 4:41 on the clock.
With Seattle getting to choose which side they want the draw on, you'll be able to have your centerman on his strong side. He's able to choose, and they could probably try to set up a face-off play here, especially since, again, they get to choose the side.
Wenberg, Schwartz, and Donskoy for Seattle. Giordano and Dunner back. Donskoy under duress. Fox is on him. Schwartz moves in. Wenberg pinned along the boards by Strome. Fox to the outside. Nice pinch by Giordano. Settled down by Schwartz off the goaltender Shesterkin. Free to the wall. Panarin will drift it through center and all the way back. Kakko won't get to it. Vince Dunn retreats in back of the goal. 4:12 left in regulation time. 2-1 Rangers. Wenberg moves it by Nemeth. Trouba is back for the Rangers. He'll reverse it for Patrick Nemeth, and now Mika Zibanejad lays it out to neutral ice for Chris Kreider. He'll send it in. Grubauer moves it. Kreider's lurking. The Kraken get to it. Donskoy, Schwartz, and a reset for Seattle, and a change. Giordano D-to-D with Dunn. Through the middle, picked off by McKegg. A handoff for Rooney. He'll go wide. Fan on a shot. Then it's rubbed out by Giordano. Mark Giordano out of the corner. Barclay Goodrow is there for the Rangers. Now Ryan Donato for the Kraken. 3:32 left. Regulation time. Pass by Geekie doesn't work. It goes off Eberle. Fox turns it out. Lozon. Donato to an open corner. Ryan Lindgren lays it off the glass out to neutral ice. Here's Larson through the middle. Geekie away from Fox. A steal. It's Donato shifting on McKegg, and now Lindgren in back of the goal. Plays it this way. A pinch by Larson. Eberle now looks for Larson. Forged out of the zone by New York's Dryden Hunt. This is Geekie. Under 3 minutes left. Out to center ice. Panarin holding on to it. The Rangers coming off a 4-0 win at home over Columbus on Friday. Seattle has won 2 in a row. Strome, Panarin. And now the Kraken reorganize, or do they? Kakko circles the track to the outside. Panarin out in front off Grubauer. Nemeth gets to it. 2.5 on the clock. 2-1 Rangers. Jeremy Lauzon. Keep an eye on Philip Grubauer. See when he's lifted. Bastian goes to work on Kakko. In front of the Ranger bench, Tanev pins it back for Giordano. Now fresh in a change is Schwartz, and now Wenberg hits the line with Yanni Gourde. Grubauer takes a peek at the bench. There he goes. 6 come out for Seattle. 6 skaters. Goaltender on the bench. Wenberg to the slot, wedged along. Giordano stopped. Rebound off the goalpost. With Shesterkin down. Yarncroke, Eberle delays. He'll stretch it out. Fan on it. He was pestered, and now with the empty net, Barclay Goodrow walks in and puts it away.
It's a really good look for Seattle with the extra attacker. Giordano takes the shot. You're able to get a great tip in front from Yanni Gourde. The puck is still loose. He's able to get a one-hander, swipe it towards the net. You get another look at how good that tip is. Yanni's in the air while he tips it, finding the puck one hand off the defenseman. Looks like it may have gone off the post there. That close on one side. Yep, off the post, that close on one side to a breakaway down onto an empty net.
Barclay Goodrow with his new team has 3 goals. He gets the empty netter here. Igor Shesterkin has been brilliant. He helped out. The goal post there, just grazing the post off the scramble. 1:39 left. Limited pitch book premium suites are still available for select Kraken games. Live the sweet life. Visit NHL.com/Kraken/tickets for more information. Kraken will be in Edmonton, Alberta tomorrow night. We'll start right here on Root Sports with the Coors Light pregame at 6. Goodrow is third, 18-21 in the vacant net. The assist goes to Mika Zibanejad. Grubauer back on the ice with 1:37 on the clock. Grubauer will drop it off for Giordano. 90 seconds left. They'll lay it out to center. At the line, Gourde. He'll go wide. Grubauer back to the bench. 6 skaters out again. Yanni Gourde will stretch it out. Take it to the corner. This is Schwartz. Jaden Schwartz, Yanni Gourde. He'll settle it down, bring it along. Out in front, shut down by Shesterkin. It's loose in the crease, and it's covered up by Igor Shesterkin.
He's able to get every mad dash. You see Gourde looking for sticks in front. You get first from Yarncroke. You have Eberle with the tip again. Shesterkin standing up tall, able to make this second save right there with the pad or his right arm, and then able to find the puck right in front. Again, you have all of the Rangers right in front of the crease trying to box out Seattle in every opportunity.
The Rangers looking to go 6-2-1. Goes off Giordano, back out. 1 minute left. First ever homestand for the Seattle Kraken. 4-gamer. 2 wins as Eberle now dumps it in. Shesterkin moved along. An odd bounce off the boards. Kreider back out. 45 seconds left. Mark Giordano now with his team down by a couple. We'll just flip it ahead. Seattle's offside. We get a stoppage. It's a night that started with some news for Jared McCann and assistant coach Paul McFarland on the COVID list. Dave Hackstall's team will have a tough back-to-back now in Edmonton, a key matchup in the Pacific Division tomorrow night. Geekie comes out with 35 and a fraction left in this third period. Trouba now. We'll just flip it out. This is the first of 4 straight on the road out west for the New York Rangers. They're in Vancouver on Tuesday night. Donskoy with 6 skaters out. Tanev, 20 seconds on the clock. He'll send it back out of the reach of Dunn. Tanev will dump it back in his own zone, so they play on with 12 seconds left. Hayden Fleury through the center zone for Ryan Donato. Igor Shesterkin and will be the first star in this one. What a job in goal for the New York Rangers. 2 seconds left, and that's all. It's fed wide of the yawning cage at the horn. It's the New York Rangers and Gerard Gallant. They get it done. Seattle goes 2-2 on the homestand. The Rangers defeat the Kraken by a count of 3-1. We'll come back with some closing comments from Climate Pledge Arena. The New York Rangers 3 and the Seattle Kraken 1.